But yeah, let's talk about the main event real quick. We had the conclusion of the show. We had the Shield coming out to save Daniel Bryan from the newly reformed Evolution. So it was kind of the new age versus the old age, the new guys versus the old guys, new guard versus old guard, so on and so forth. We booked this a few weeks ago, played out exactly how we said it would. Are you excited for this feud? What are your expectations, and what do you see the match order? What do you see happening in Extreme Rules?
I'm excited with the feud. I feel like it's like you said, it's taking the older guys' evolution.
Yep.
With the exception of Kane, obviously.
Kane,
but
yeah.
It's still like
still part of the Authority.
Still part of the Authority versus like the new guys. I feel like they could do a spot which they've done in the past. Instead of having the singles match with Triple H, they have the 4-on-4 match. Whoever pins Daniel Bryan or pins somebody wins the title. That could lead to some disagreements in the Authority. Maybe like pulls each other off the pin. Later demise, they lose. Then sets up a Randy or Batista feud or Triple H, something like that. Or they could just go Triple H and Batista versus Shield, or they could do Kane instead of Triple H, obviously. Yeah. But I feel like the Shield versus like the Evolution Authority rivalry is very good. I went nuts when the Shield came out.
That was great, yeah.
I was like, Jesus, don't say they're just gonna bury Daniel Bryan again. Obviously, once they showed the Shield promo and how Triple H ordered Kane and them to beat them down, I knew they were gonna come out. Obviously,
yeah, logical, predictable, but still awesome.
They were still good though.
So now, Authority versus Bryan, you can't do that forever, and I'm glad that culminated at WrestleMania. Yep. But now it's Bryan in the Shield versus the Authority, and you can always mix and match people, throw in people, and
I feel like this like Shield versus the Authority thing could eventually, once the Shield breaks up, could end up a Triple H versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they teased that on Monday night. I could see that happening. Someone said that might happen in Extreme Rules way too soon.
The thing is, I feel like I wouldn't want it. I don't know what they would do with Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns' character with the whole like SWAT outfit.
Yeah.
I feel like him like in tights would look stupid.
That's actually really interesting that you mentioned that because, well, I mean, I guess you could do this. I don't know what you would do with Daniel Bryan, but you could do Batista and Orton versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Throw in the Usos in there because they destroyed the Usos.
Yep.
So you do a triple threat tag team title match at Extreme Rules. Then you do Triple H versus Roman Reigns. I'm not saying that's happening, but I'm just saying in theory you could do that. Yep. And then Daniel Bryan versus Kane would be underwhelming. We've seen that a million times, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I could see that happening, but Extreme Rules is a month and a half away, so we got time.
Exactly.
My money's on Daniel Bryan versus Triple H happening again. I think they should have a rematch. They had a great match. Throw in a stip. Daniel Bryan gets another big win over Triple H, you know? So, overall, though, I thought it was a great Raw. A lot of awesome stuff happened.
I just feel like I feel like even though Bryan won, he just doesn't have the only new feud he would have would be Batista, because he's already feuded with Orton for X amount of months already. So I feel like that feud should never happen again.
Orton versus Batista?
Orton versus Bryan.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They should not really.
God, no.
No, they should.
No.
They should do Triple H or do one with Batista right now.
Yes. Batista versus Bryan, I think would be great. We do the multi-man match at Extreme Rules. Batista isn't really the main focus right now, you know what I mean? Like you said, if we do a 4-on-4 tag team match at Extreme Rules, and then you have, Bryan should not lose the title at Extreme Rules. So you have Bryan go over, you transition into that feud.
Going into Payback
in Chicago, which Batista would get booed out of the building like he did a few months ago. Like last month. So I would love to see that. And also, with Batista Bryan, you could do Triple H versus the Shield. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot of possibilities.